Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Into the Breach. We're here for our final mission, perhaps the final mission of all time. This guy, you know what we actually, I hadn't considered? We may want to get this guy to attack us so we can box him in. Like, what if we do something like this, and then artillery behind? He's probably going to get baited into taking a shot right here. We kill him, and then we've actually removed one rock from the map. And then maybe just pop you, like, right here. I'd prefer to keep you out of the environmental hazard range, but now that I think about it, you're probably in the environmental hazard range, but we'll figure it out. We got full grid power. We've already had some resists, so I would never ask for the game to give us any more resistance. No. Not that it matters again. Alright, so our plan has come to fruition. Yo, it's a perfect first turn. That's a perfect 10, dude. Why is it a perfect 10? Like, look at this first action. He's crushed. Choked, as the case may be. I'm looking at this and I'm like, okay, maybe not. Probably prefer to do it without hurting your own business, you know what I mean? Something like this, and a little smoke pellet. I like getting the smoke pellets on the map as soon as possible, because it limits the spaces that enemies can even move to, and if we do it in the right kind of pattern, it's really going to make it tough for them to hit anything. So, again, getting that out of a time pod was like a 10 out of 10, like, luckiest situation ever. Keep in mind, if we use push, we do also now create a shield. Are we still okay here? I mean, I believe so. You're kind of a tricky one. When are you going to lend me some time, Sharona? Etc., etc. Ooh. Happy has an idea about how we'd like to approach this situation. What about something like this? Push ya. You're going to get killed by the hazard. And then you shoot... Oh, and L, you left him with a little bit of HP there. Did I? Did I really? I don't know about that one. We got 3 enemies spawning. So far, the turns have pretty much played themselves. And the Rusting Hulks, they've been one of our better squads so far. Sure, we've made mistakes. Not nearly as badly as we played with the Blitzkrieg, but, you know, it looks like we got a pretty good chance of coming away with the W here. What are you gonna do? Beetle Lord? That is your real name. I can push you onto the fire, but that doesn't do as much as I'd like. This turn's a little trickier than you'd think at first glance. We gotta find a way to deal with this guy. We gotta find a way to deal with 3 enemies. And actually, quite ironically, the smoke is our biggest problem. Never mind, it's actually very easy. So that takes care of 2 of them. All you gotta do for this guy, walk it back, shoot him onto the smoke. You should probably stand here and repair. Nobody's on a hazard. We're good to go. Well, that's like maybe the fastest. I mean, it's not done. We got 1 more turn, but since the enemies are emerging, I'm not very concerned about it yet. Let's see what we get. Scion, Alpha, Blobber. That's a crab, my mistake. 3 enemies. One of them is a Scion, so 1 enemy was still alive as well. Okay, so they're all annoying. And the Scion is definitely like the least of our worries. So typically, I think I would probably look at it as being a case of basically being as simple as like this. That was a great death sound. Thank you so much. And, ooh, we'll be killed if we stay here. Let's reset turn. I didn't even think about it, but I'm on a hazard. I'm trying to find a way to hit you with smoke, basically, is what it comes down to. This guy becomes the issue then. Is there any... Oh, we can push him. Okay, push him into the lava. You're gonna jump on him here, and you still continue the same tack that you approached last time. Like this. We might as well get in the habit, even though the episode's almost over, creating as much smoke as possible. You get pushed. Look at that. Much better. It wouldn't have been the end of the world probably to sack the pilot, but why sack the pilot if you don't have to, right? That was a really, really strong start. Let's see if we can continue it in this next section here. And look at that, like, just having, like, 12 smoke on the battlefield is going to make it so tough for enemies to find a place to do anything. Pardon me, they're starting with 5 very annoying enemies. Very, very annoying enemies. Usually on Final Mission 2, we have to make sacrifices. Let's see if that comes true here as well. But all we need is for like 3 units to stand in a cross pattern, and then we smoke bomb them, and like it's a dream come true. Right, I forgot it's 4 enemies because the Renfield bomb. We need to protect the bomb. So you're easy kill. You've got to be handled. You've got to be handled. Dude, I don't know. I see some plays. It's hard for me to get over this. And then, like, you go here and shoot this guy. And then you do the weird move where you push this guy onto this thing. Does this not just, like, put us in an amazing position right from the absolute get-go here? We could smoke these guys out as well, but I don't know, the push gets a kill instead of just 2 wounds, which I think I tend to prefer. This also blocks 2 spawns. I don't know, man, this might end up being like a 12-minute video if things continue at this pace. We just got like the ideal draw for dealing with these jokers. Now this guy's gonna go all the way to the back of the base, which is gonna be a problem for me to deal with positionally, but there's only one other enemy on the screen. It is an enemy alpha crab, but I mean, that's an easy hit for artillery, I think, right there. Well, it's not a bad opportunity for, like, a team smoke, I think. Like, this is already great. These spawns will not come to pass. You will live, for now. That's why I like something like this. Push is bad. I wish it weren't. And we could always use a smoke here as well, and I could, you know, you could see how that would be either good or bad, but for now I don't think it's the right call. We're in like an extremely safe situation, dude. This is like still a perfect scenario. Alright, so you're just destroyed. I'm just gonna push you in. I can't fathom a better turn right now than just pushing you in. As long as we can get kills on other units without putting ourselves in a terrible position. And I really didn't intend for this to be like a 12-minute long video. I'm being straight up with you, but you know, I look at this and I go, okay, we do that, we get a shield, and then you know, we're not blocking any spawns, admittedly, but we might as well create more smoke. So I just look at this and go, okay, something like that is like an easy kill. And then because we have increased range, we can do that. No, you can't do that because you're still on... are you on a hazard? A rock will fall here, yeah. So, that's why you're happy to have 2 resets. I didn't even... I mean, is it? I guess it doesn't show it because there's already lava. A rock's already going to fall? So it's going to fall in all these locations. Well, it does change things, unfortunately. But not by much. I still think you just go here. Dunk him. Actually, you know what? I think it's strangely a better move to do that. Because you block the spawn in the process. It's been like the smoothest final mission we've ever experienced in our lives. And a little bit of redemption for the final, or for the previous episode maybe, in which I made some colossal mistakes. A lot of this is going to be very annoying to deal with, but So this guy's doing nothing, because he's been boxed in. That's what we like to see. You still have one use of the smoke? It doesn't seem right, but maybe it is. So the blobber is more or less irrelevant. The blob is also going to be killed by the environment. So this guy's got to go. One of the best ways, I think. He doesn't even have to go. He has to be stopped. One of the best ways of handling that looks to me to be something like this. Again, we're not going to get hit by the blob, nor the cataclysm. Now, you're a problem. But I think, weirdly enough, something like that. Pretty solid. And that's actually gonna do it. Wow, okay, so if I had known that this was only gonna take 11 minutes, I absolutely would have just put this at the tail end of the last episode. But to be honest, at the end of the last episode, I was like, maybe I'm not competent enough to take this squad out of here. But we actually did a pretty great job. That's like 4 wins in a row. I do think, I know there's a hard mode in the game. I do think I'm getting to that point where the game is very solved. I don't normally hit this. Let me put it this way. I know this game maybe on normal mode is a little easy because I'm getting comments that tell me I suck, even though I've won like 5 runs in a row. So I know I'm making mistakes. There ain't no question about that. I got our other pilot killed as well, obviously. But, dude, another fairly successful mission. You know what? I respect the rusting hulks. That's probably going to be the last episode of Into the Breach. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, I like that. I know you're going to say do one with every squad. That might be like another week and a half of videos. I think this series has run its course. I've had a fun time with it. I'm going to keep playing Into the Breach now and then. I think in my off time. And great airplane game if you put it out on the iPad. I understand. I actually already have a laptop in hindsight that I've been playing this on, so it's kind of like a... But you can't use that during takeoff and landing protocols. So if you put it on the iPad, I could get another half-hour of playtime annually out of it. Anyway, I had a great time with Into the Breach. I hope you did as well. I'm going to come back with some Dead Cells. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Click the bell. If you've never heard of me before, you want to see more of it in the future, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed.